Okay, I got it positioned where I think I want it. I'm going to, I think I'll run a angle iron. I think I got some 1.5 or 2 inch angle iron, and I'll run one up over this front corner, catch that mount bolt there, and then on the back side I'll have it come up and basically run the same direction, and then I'll have to put a piece of flat steel between it, because I want to take this off in the winter. I mean, I'm not going to be getting wood, so there's no use having it set out here in the weather. So I think that's going to go like that. Kind of centered on my cargo light there, so I know it's right in the center of the truck. Then the controls I'll mount over here, probably not as heavy as that, but I'll mount it here so it'll come off too. The wires, I'll route them down along the back side of the roll bar so that they're out of the way, and I'll run them down there and follow the frame up to the battery. So that's the plan. We'll hope it works out all right. We'll start getting some measurements and do a little manufacturing, and we'll bring you back for that. All right, I got the first piece cut, and I think I'm gonna go right in there like that. I'll probably have it raised up enough to get the head of a bolt under it. So that'll go like that, and then that'll mount on there like that. Been debating on whether to turn this one around this way and give it some support, kind of like that, or whether to do the same thing, cut it angle this way, kind of like that, and just weld the two together. Trying to figure out which would be the strongest. I might have to put a spacer in, or either that or cut the edge of one down so it fits tight, but I just don't know about how that's going to go with these bolt holes. That will get a little farther along, and then we'll decide how we're going to do it. Cut another one of these out. That'll be the next step. So alrighty, we'll get back to it. Okay, I've been working on this and thinking on it and burning some brain cells, and I didn't like that angle iron setup I had. I didn't really feel comfortable drilling my roll bar. I don't know if it had weakened it or not, but the bed isn't that old, and I just didn't want to drill it yet. So I was in getting some more electrical parts so I could make a disconnect, and had a flash a thought about maybe putting a receiver up there. So I went ahead and took the receiver hitch off my trailer. It mounts on a 4-inch square box, and put that up there. So I'll show you that. Right there. So that worked out really good. It's nice and solid. Didn't have to cut or manufacture anything. Gives me a couple of anchor points up there if I need to double my cable back and put a snatch block on the log if I'm having a hard time pulling them. So that'll work out really good. Now I'm building the mount for it, and I've got it in the shop here. There's the mount. Don't look at my nasty welds. I'm not a welder. So there's that. There's the hitch I'm manufacturing. I gotta do a little grinding on it yet, and round some corners off and different things. Okay, the winch will mount something like that. See, and now as that goes, and that'll slip right into that receiver. And then the cable guide fit right in there. That'll guide the cable, just like that. So we'll let that set out here and cool down. Then I'll do a test fit and start drilling some mountain holes and round some corners off, round these off so they're not sharp. You know, you're up there working around it, you don't want to hook an arm on it. So that's it. Get it all cleaned up and chip all the slag off it and get her painted up.